Hey everyone, welcome! I know it's been a while since I made a yoga video due to a shoulder injury that was a bit more serious than I thought, unfortunately. I haven't been able to do any more active yoga videos for a while. And I'm still recovering and it's going really well, and I hope to make next year start new videos. But I thought I can still make some meditation videos, and I like to start with a New Year's or the transition from this year to New Year's meditation for you. It's a meditation where we will answer some questions for ourselves. Okay, so make yourself comfortable and let's get started. Okay, if you find your position, just always remember that you don't have to sit on the floor, you don't have to sit cross-legged. You can use a chair or your couch or a bed even. You can do this one lying down, it really doesn't matter. But it helps, if you sit up straight with no back support, it will help you to concentrate, it will help you to focus. You will not slip away into a sleep because you are sitting more active. So that's why I would always recommend, even if you're sitting on a chair or on the couch, try to sit up straight, use your own strength, and just see if you can relax, okay? So you can close your eyes. If that feels uncomfortable or you don't like to, just keep them open and just find a spot somewhere on the floor that you can focus on. So you can keep all the attention inside. You can let your hands rest on your legs, or you can open them up and close just your index finger and your thumb, also to keep that focus more inwards. And then just take a deep breath. Just one time, deeply in and all the way out. And see if you can relax in the position you're in right now. Try to see if you are tense somewhere. Most people are. If you focus on your body, then usually you can feel a little tension in the shoulder area or in the back. Lower back is an area where a lot of people have tension. And it's okay. You don't have to try to not feel that tension or release that tension right now. Okay, if it's there, it's there. Just let it be. All you have to do is notice it. And with your breathing, you can relax the rest of your body. And then those parts that are more tense, they will just benefit from, they will benefit from the relaxation of the rest of the body. So keep breathing deeply in and slowly out. Always try to breathe in through the nose, and out you can use the mouth, but make a small opening so you can breathe out slowly, or use the nose. And every time you breathe out, try to relax a little bit more. See if you can relax your feet and your legs. And sitting up straight means that you actively sit up, but you don't tense your body. If you feel that it costs way too much strength for you to sit up like this, then lean against something, okay? Don't make it too hard on yourself. Your goal is not to try to sit this one out all the time. Your goal is to take the focus inwards, to try and feel what is happening what's going on inside, what's happening inside your body, inside your mind. And you need some relaxation to do that. Try to relax the shoulders as much as possible, so your arms can relax as well. Try to relax your face, all those little face muscles that we have that we work all the time. Try to make them a bit more soft. And try to bring the breathing more down to the belly, which means that you relax the belly as much as possible. And every time you breathe in, you try to reach the area around your navel, okay? So you almost draw it in very slowly, very softly. Don't force yourself. And when you breathe out, you can help yourself a little bit by like pulling the belly in a little bit. Try to keep it very, very soft, very easy, very natural, okay? And then slowly try to focus on your thoughts. Meditation is all about just letting it all happen. So you're not gonna try to do anything. You don't have to judge any of the thoughts that come up, any of the feelings, nothing. You don't have to have an opinion about what you think or what you feel. Just try to observe. See if you can find a state of mind where you can tell yourself that it's okay to not do anything right now. We're always in a doing mode. We're used to that. Only when we sleep, we're not in a doing mode. So meditation is very different than your actions of the rest of the day, because this is not really an action. It's actually letting go of all actions, letting go of all doing, and just try to be with yourself, with your thoughts, with your body, just for a moment. And since this is a guided meditation, I will guide you through a few questions. And again, try not to try too hard. You don't have to think up the answers, you don't have to answer at all. Sometimes the answers will come later in the day or in the week. It's the attention to the question that matters. And the first question is, what have you learned this year? If you let some thoughts pass, what comes up? What have you learned this last 12 months? And again, don't try to think up the answer. Let the question sink in. Think about the question. Repeat it for yourself a few times without any pressure. Ask yourself, what have I learned these past months? Things can be very small or very big, but usually we learn a lot in details. Little twists. It's not always fun learning, but very, very useful. If thoughts come up, try not to push them away or hold them. Let them come and go. And keep the question in mind. What have I learned last year? And keep breathing. Try to keep your breath slow and controlled, in and out. If you feel that you have any tension building up in your body over this question or because you're sitting up, see if you can release it, and otherwise just accept the tension. It's okay. I'm going to move on to the second question. And that is, what would you like to let go from last year? What things, what situations, maybe even people or thoughts, anything you can think of. What would you like to leave behind in this year and not take with you to the next year? Again, think about the question and let the answer come by itself. Maybe now, maybe later. And answers can come in clear messages, but sometimes it's just an image or a feeling or a vague memory. Don't push it, let it be there. What would you like to let go? Keep breathing deeply, easy. Try to keep the question in mind and let the answers come by itself. And then slowly we're moving on to the third question. We're moving into this moment to ask yourself, what do you need right now? If you would take perfect care of you, what would you need? What would you love to do or have or be right now? So this one is actually about self-care, about being as good as you are to others. Try to be that good to yourself. What do you need right now? What would you want? What would you desire? Maybe when you end this meditation, or maybe it's something you need at this moment, later today. You can always repeat the question a few times in your mind to see what thoughts or feelings or images come up. And you can always return to your breathing. So you can always remember to just breathe, that's enough. Even when nothing comes up, no thoughts, no images, the question and the breathing is enough. And then trust your inner wisdom, trust yourself, your soul, your higher self, however you want to call it, the universe or God. It's all the same. It's all the same energy. And you can trust that the answer will come, that you know. All you have to do is ask the question. Just breathe. Slowly in, slowly out. Relax your body. And then we're moving on to the fourth question. And the fourth question is going into the future, asking yourself, what do I wish for myself next year? What do I want next year? And in this question, you don't have to take into account any sort of reality, or you don't have to justify what you want. You don't have to be reasonable, okay? Actually, the bigger the better, maybe. It's sometimes our carefulness and we're maybe shy to ask for things, and that way you never find your dream. because maybe you have very big dreams, but we always see that how is in the way. How do I get there? How do I do that? In this case, just try to be open and honest and ask yourself, what is my wish for next year? What do I want for this upcoming year? And again, anything that comes up is okay, no matter how unrealistic your wish might be. It will guide you into the right direction. It will guide you into what you really want. The how will come later, trust me. Actually, don't trust me. Trust yourself, okay? Again, your soul, your higher being, your power, your wisdom, God, you know. And the answer will come to you. The question will sink in. The question will stick with you. And from there you will focus on the things that you wish for next year. And then the answers will come. That's how it works. You create focus. Breathe in the question. What do I want? What do I wish for? Slow inhalation and slow exhalation. And then you can bring your hands either together in front of your heart if you want. You can also bring one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly, the stomach area, or the lower belly. Whatever feels right for you at this moment. And then take one more moment to thank yourself for this moment. Okay, so you can say thanks to yourself that you took some time out of your day, out of your week, to pay attention, to be aware of what you need, what you want. And that's really good, because that already is enough. There's not much more you need to do. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes again. So this was this year's meditation for New Year. Another thing you can do as a follow-up from this meditation is to write down what came up, okay? So these 4 questions that we asked ourselves, okay? So what did you learn last year? What did you want to let go of? Or what do you want to let go of right now? What do you need right now? And what do I wish for myself for next year? You can ask those questions again and again in your head, and they're already there, okay? In this meditation, they sunk in, they're inside of you, and your own wisdom will answer. But if it helps, you can ask, or you can write down what came up during the meditation. And another ritual you can add, if you like, is to make a little piece of paper with all the things you wanted to let go of, and just burn them. Toss them in a fire or a candle. Careful with that one, but we all know, okay. You can do it outside, maybe New Year's Eve if you want to. Because sometimes to make it more visible, to make it into an actual action, it can help to let go. And you can also make a list of the things you want for next year. So you can remind yourself, okay? Not to make a list of all the actions you have to do. It's not going to be a to-do list. It's something to remind you what you want, okay? What is your desire? Okay, I want to thank you all for joining me on this meditation. If you have any questions or any comments, or if you just want to say hi, just leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, you can always find me on social media. And I wish you all a very, very happy next year. And we're going to see each other again next year. Namaste.